Yo, we got Chris Glenn with Bink Bink today. Up and coming pro fighter. Got his pro debut coming up. Go ahead and introduce yourself, bro.
Like you said, my name is Chris Glenn. They call me the Blueprint. Professional fighter out of I would say, Martinsburg, but Martinsburg and Hagerstown. I started in, the West Virginia area, but then I came over to Maryland. But my amateur record, I had a lot of fights, man. I would say though, I'm probably like 30 and 10 or something like that. Maybe 30 and like 12. I don't know, around there though. I lost track.
Yeah.
I know I can't remember exactly how many wins, but you can remember them L's.
You remember them L's?
I know I got L's or something like that. But yeah, man. And I'm here, man. I'm trying to get the pro debut and everything started.
Sure enough. Where does the nickname the Blueprint come from?
Yo. Oh man. So my mom and dad started calling me that because I don't know if everybody remember or not, but you remember the show The Game
on BET?
Yeah. And I exactly forget what season it was, but I remember it was like this new dude that came. I don't know if he was like the quarterback or what. I forget. But he was calling himself the Blueprint.
Yeah.
He was on the Blueprint.
Yeah.
My mom and dad like that, and I like that, so we kind of just went with it.
The Blueprint tough, and it actually translates to boxing because it's like the blueprint. Like no matter who come in the ring with me, I got the blueprint to figure you out.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's tough.
Something different, man. Something different. Something authentic. Something just different. So,
Word.
Yeah.
So you got a pro debut coming up. What's the date?
July 10th.
July 10th.
As long as all the business gets handled and stuff like that on the business end, definitely gonna be July 10th. I'm just waiting on the contract to get sent to me, stuff like that. But I talked to the promoter and everything like that, and he seen my footage and all that. He liked me, so he said he's definitely gonna get me on the card. But he's gonna pretty much give me like 3 options to pick on who I want to fight or something like that. So
okay.
He had one guy in mind. The guy that he had in mind was like 3-1, something like that. So he got a good record.
Right.
But he was like that. I should be all right because I got a good experience and stuff like that. So, but he said, push come to shove, he'll put me in there with that dude. If not, and then he said he's gonna find a couple other people or something like that.
Got you.
So, yeah.
So what's the difference in preparation between a fight in the amateurs and the preparation in a fight for a professional fight?
I would say I kind of want to say it's like more serious, but I mean I took my amateur career serious too. But it's just like now it's you're getting paid for it now, so you know what I mean. You're gonna put like that extra effort into it and stuff like that, and you got to train like different things too because the pro game and the amateur game is different as far as like the physicality and stuff like that, and you're fighting with no headgear on now. Smaller gloves, so certain things in the amateur that you could block and stuff like that, or you might be able to get out the way of, it might not be the same as in the pros. So I definitely would say just more strength and conditioning, just getting your body just more ready just to be more physical.
Right, war ready.
Yeah, exactly. Just being more war ready.
Got you. Now, is it more difficult like not knowing your opponent? So like you can't really game plan for the fight because you don't know who you're fighting yet. So like what's your train? If you can say it, if you can spill a little bit of your training camp, like how you getting ready for the fight, not knowing your opponent?
Well, see, it's really not that much of a difference because in the amateurs you really don't you don't know who you're fighting half the time.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like especially when we go to tournaments and stuff like that. Like they do like a drawing and whoever say you're gonna fight, you're gonna fight. You don't got no tape on this guy. You know who this guy is, nothing like that. So that's when experience plays a big part into that. So, but I'll probably know my opponent soon, maybe like in like the next week or so. So I'll definitely be able to, study up and stuff like that. But even if I couldn't, you know what I'm saying? Even if I couldn't, I mean, I'm used to that because being an amateur. And then a lot of times, for example, you might have a fight set up for this guy, right? And you go there, your opponent doesn't show up. So then they throw somebody else in there with you. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it's just experience, and I've been boxing for a long time, so it's nothing new.
Right. So basically, it just boils down to sharpening your tools into the day and making sure you sharp no matter what. Because like playing football, I couldn't imagine going into a game and I ain't watching no film. I don't know who the number one wide receiver is, and I get out there on the field, and then it's like I gotta adjust. So boxing's hard, man. Boxing's real hard.
Yeah. And I always put it like this. He's gonna have to adjust to me.
Ooh.
You know.
Word.
I don't want to really have to like if I got to make adjustments to him. You know what I mean? I will, but I want to be the enforcer. You know what I'm saying? I want him to be damn. You know, I gotta change it up. I gotta do something different. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm really not worried about what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? Word. As long as I'm in good and my tools is sharp. I mean, I'm good. I can hang with the best. I've been doing it.
Sure enough. So how long you been fighting?
I've been 13.
13 you been fighting?
Yeah. Yes, I've been 13. I'm 24 now, so over 10 years, I guess, right?
Yeah, right.
So 10 years. Like I said before, I started boxing in West Virginia. Definitely got to give props to my old coach, you know, Lana Royer, Square Circle Promotions. So anybody around in like the West Virginia area looking for a gym, definitely a good gym to go to. Good work, man. But I had to switch gyms because not really like the trainer. Like he's a good trainer and all that, but I just felt like I needed to see more. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I need to see more, and going to Maryland, I was going to see more of like that inner city style, and you know, all that good stuff. Because I mean, I'm not trying to talk bad on West Virginia, but West Virginia really isn't big for boxing. You know, like the Bulldogs, you know, it's a football state. You see what I'm saying? So I really had to make that transition. You know, just for me. You know, it wasn't really nothing to do with him.
Right.
You know, anything like that. Good trainer, like I said. Anybody in West Virginia definitely go to him. But
that's what's up. So you came to Maryland to like up your ante and, you know, get around some more competition. Yeah. So like what's something that you've learned from the sport of boxing since you've been 13? Like what's something that's really stuck with you through your career so far?
Definitely, like anything you do, you gotta, you know, be dedicated to it and put your all into it. You know, you really can't half do anything. You know what I'm saying? Right. Especially in boxing. Like I ain't talking bad about like basketball, football, anything like that, but you got timeouts. You know what I'm saying? You can get a substitution. Somebody can come in for you. You know what I'm saying? If you're tired. Which in boxing, you know, if you get tired of anything like that, I mean, you by yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You by yourself. So definitely, whatever you do, man, I learned just put your all into it. Stay in focus and just like I said, just the discipline. You know, being disciplined. Definitely.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Who do you model your style after? So if you had to pick a couple fighters or a fighter to compare yourself to, as like stylistically, who would you say?
Okay. Like I said, I like to take a little bit from everybody, you know, because you can't like no matter how much you watch Floyd or any of these other champions, you can't beat them. You know what I'm saying? There's only going to be one Floyd. There's only going to be one Roy Jones, one Mike Tyson. You know what I'm saying? You might be able to take like little bits and pieces from them. You know what I'm saying? And add into your style and put your little flavor into it, but you can't beat them. But I definitely watch a lot of Floyd, Canelo, Gervonta, a couple other people. I mean, it's a lot of them, honestly. Just all the legends. Any legends you could think about, that's how I put my style at.
Right. I got you. So, I watch a lot of boxing, man, and it's like people on the outside like to criticize and, you know, say what they would do or like try to critique a fighter through the TV, like go to the body, go to the body. Like when you in there, I ain't never been in there like competitively. So like when you in there, why is the body neglected as much as it is? Why don't fighters go to the body as much? Is it something that y'all not thinking about, or y'all just get caught in it? It's like it's adrenaline and you just in a fight at that moment. Like what is it?
Good question. I really can't speak for everybody, you know.
Yeah.
But like I can say, how can I put it? Like I guess people feel like head punches do more damage when in all reality they really don't. Like the body, how can I put it? Like, so if you get hit in the head, you get hit good, right? Normally it doesn't take that long for you to shake it off. You know what I'm saying? You know, you got tie up, and third, you can shake it off. But if you get hit with a good body shot, like a really like a solid body shot, like that shit will it will carry on like from this round, the next round, and especially if they're like consistent, they just keep going down in the body. It'll just carry on. But I just feel like maybe, I don't know, like maybe just people they just feel like they have the easier target when it's really not.
Right.
You know, it's but yeah, that's what I just say. I don't know. I guess maybe they just feel like it's an easier target, which that's not the case.
Right.
I definitely body punching, man, because like I said, like I'd rather take a hard face shot than a body shot any day.
Right.
Cause like you can shake that off. You know what I'm saying? All you gotta do is time up, a couple seconds, you should be good.
Right.
You know, but with a body shot, nah. You gonna feel that.
That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up, man. So like
and then another thing is too though, like a lot of times like people on the outside, they don't really see, like it's different being on the inside and the outside. Like you might see a certain thing on the outside, like, yo, you hit him with this and the third, but you don't know what that guy's doing in the inside. Like he could be like range finding with his jab, you know what I'm saying? Or every time he's going, he's hitting you with uppercut. They don't see that, you know what I mean? Like they could be like go to the body the whole time the dude's fighting, he's just waiting on it, you know what I mean? And the guy knows that.
I got you.
So
it's tactics.
People just don't see the stuff on the inside. Yeah.
Right. I got you. So have you ever been like buzzed or like, you know, rocked?
Yeah.
What was that experience like? Like your first time getting rocked?
I mean, it comes with the territory.
Yeah.
But honestly, like you really don't feel it, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird. Like you really don't feel it. Like it kind of feels like a dream. Like honestly, it really do. Like it don't hurt. Like you'll know you'll get hit hard, because if you get hit hard, like you'll hear the crowd like, oh, you know what I'm saying? So you'll know. But like really honestly, like you really don't feel it. And that's like a lot of times when you see people get knocked down and they get up, like, and the ref stops it, they're just like, look, why are you stopping it?
Yeah.
Because they don't know how hurt they really was. They don't know like their legs was just gone and stuff like that.
Right.
Because you really don't feel it. Like you'll know because the crowd. But a lot of times when you get hit hard, you really don't feel it. Like to the body, you'll feel it to the body. But if you hit like in the head, you know what I'm saying, like on your neck or like on your temple or your chin, anything like that, like you really don't feel it. You really don't.
Okay.
Because all the adrenaline rush and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But after the fight, you feel it.
Yeah, so no. So no.
Next day you feel it.
Right.
Yeah.
What's your like weight cut process? You know what I'm saying? Like what weight class you fighting at, and like what's your process to get at weight and stay at weight?
Okay, so when I turned pro, I'm fighting at 22. I'll probably float around between 22 and 26. But my plan is I want to capture a title at 22 and then maybe 26. I don't know how much bigger I can go than 26 because I'm not really a tall fighter or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
But definitely 122 and 26. And to cut the weight, you just got to be strict on your diet. Like people understand that, like no matter how much you work out and stuff like that, you can't outwork a bad diet. Mm-hmm. And that's one thing I struggled with when I was like younger, like when I first started boxing. I'm like, yo, like I'm running like 5-6 miles and doing that and the third, but I'm over eating like fried chicken and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Right. Fried food, fried fish, all that good stuff. So, but definitely like the big key is just your diet. Mm-hmm. You gotta get on a good diet and just work out hard.
Sure enough.
I sometimes I got a sinus suit, but if I'm using a sauna or a sauna suit, I don't try to do it too close to a fight date because that will drain you. It make you like really, really drain. But early on in like training camp and stuff like that, I'll use my sauna suit and be in the sauna. And, just got to be on your diet. You got to be on your diet.
Period. I got you. For sure. For sure. So your goal is to be a 2-division world champion. Yeah. So now for you, because I know a lot of people have I call it the Mayweather syndrome, where everybody's chasing that goose egg, that zero on their record. Yeah. And that's what I think today is what people think defines greatness. So for you becoming a 2-division world champion, are you worried about being an undefeated world champion or worried about your legacy and like fighting the best of the best to get those world championship belts?
See, I blame that. See, people blame Floyd for that, but that's not Floyd's fault. Because people understand, like, when Floyd was coming up, like, Floyd fought everybody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, Floyd fought everybody. But it's like the fans. Like, it's hard to please the fans. It's like, with the fans, it's like they want you to fight these top people. You know what I'm saying? They want you to fight good fighters. But as soon as you take, like, an L or something like that, then it's just like, oh, he's a bum, this, that, and the third. I'm just like, yo, like, if two great people fight, there got to be a winner, there got to be a loser. 90% of the time, it's going to be a draw, but normally either winner or loser. You know what I'm saying? So I really, really blame that on the fans for that, because like you see that in MMA, they don't do that. As long as you show up, you fight hard, you know what I'm saying? They give you another chance,
Right.
But speak on that more deeply. Early on in my career, I feel like just because how it is and like that's how money is. I'm gonna try to stay undefeated as long as I can. Period. Like I'm not trying to lose. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But like definitely early on, you know what I'm saying? But once I get to like the pinnacle and stuff like that, I want to fight the best because like I don't plan on staying in boxing until I'm like 40 or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? So once I capture a world title, line them up. You know,
right.
line them up.
I got you. Yeah, and honestly, like I agree with you. I think the fans put a lot of that pressure on fighters to be undefeated, and that's what determines their legacy. I don't really blame Floyd, but I call it the Mayweather syndrome because he's glorified for being 50-0. You know, never lost, beat what 20-something world champions or whatever. Like people just hold people hold every fighter to that pedestal, and it's like everybody's not gonna be Floyd.
Everybody's not Floyd.
Yeah, that shit will never happen like that probably ever again. Right.
Some people won't lose. You know what I mean?
Right.
And it's okay. You know, I mean, it happens. You know, shoot, like in basketball, them great teams they lose. People don't say none of them.
Right.
You know, football they lose. People don't say none of them. Tennis, like every other sport is okay to lose. Every other sport is okay to lose, but if you lose in boxing, you know, you're a bum.
Get rode off quick, like Lomachenko got rode off.
It's crazy, you know what I'm saying? Everybody was saying how Lomachenko was so great, this, that, and the third. He lose, and he went up. How many weights? Like he went up from 126, right, up to 35.
Yeah.
Because Lopez is big.
Right.
Fought a big dude, lost. Okay, but now he's a bum. How? I don't get it.
Right.
I don't get it, but
no doubt.
I mean, it is what it is. You can't please everybody.
Yeah, man. Definitely not. And honestly, I think it's a lot of the casual fans that don't really watch a lot of boxing that put an emphasis on that. That's why I'm bringing the Bink Bink channel and Instagram podcast. I want to kind of give people an insight from fighters and like my point of view on what real boxing is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, I got you.
So how you feel about the I don't even want to talk about it, man. But I want to talk about it. I want to get your point of view. How do you feel about the Paul brothers, man? Like, what do you think? What they doing for the sport of boxing? Is it good for the sport? Is it bad for the sport? How you feel about it?
Man, I can't be no hater. You know what I'm saying? They doing their thing money wise. Then third, how can I put it? I see what some people. I can see both sides. You know what I'm saying? I can see why some people are mad. Some fighters are mad. But then I can see why, you know, some people praise them and stuff like that. Because at the end of the day, you know, especially on like the pro level, like boxing's a business. You know what I'm saying? And they are bringing in money. They're bringing in money, man. You know what I'm saying? They're bringing in a different crowd to boxing, this and the third. So I really can't be mad at them making money. You know what I mean?
Right.
You get paid in boxing. You get paid off of how many tickets you sell, how many people you put. You know what I'm saying? So that's how they're getting paid. You know. The only thing I don't like is how he tries to make it seem like he's an actual fighter. Like, bro, you're not no actual fighter. You fighting like Nate Robinson. You know what I'm saying? Who's fighting like Ben? But he was like a wrestler or something like that, right?
Right.
Like these are not like actual like boxers.
Right.
If he just kept the people like, yo, like I'm the best like celebrity boxer or something like that,
right.
Okay, cool, go ahead. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Cool, I get it. But the only thing I don't like is when he tries to like bait like actual boxers and talk down on actual boxers and stuff like that. Right. But as far as some, you know, business wise making money, I can't be mad at that. I can't be mad at that, man. You know what I mean?
I agree with you.
That's how
I agree with you. You know, like just stay in your lane. You know what I'm saying? Like you,
stay in your lane.
And it's crazy because they can actually fight. Like the boys got hands. They can get it in.
Yeah.
But it's like stay in your lane, bro. You know, because there's people out here like you, man. You coming from West Virginia where boxing's this big and trying to win world championships, world titles, and you get it from the very bottom. Trying to get your pay-per-views and you know get your shot at a world title. And these guys come in from a privileged background and calling themselves boxers and ain't put in no work. To me, it's just disrespectful to, you know.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. 'Cause like I said, man, like a lot of us have been doing this since we've been like pretty much babies half our lives. You know what I'm saying? So like I get the, you know, how some people are mad about that and stuff like that. But then again, they just gotta understand like it's a business. You know what I'm saying? And he took his YouTube fan base and run him over to boxing. So he's gonna get paid because he's putting people in seats.
Right. Yeah. You know? No doubt.
It is what it is. Can't hate on it.
Yeah. You have any advice for any young up and coming fighters that want to get into boxing? Like, what's something that you would tell a young fighter that's thinking about jumping in the ring and trying out boxing as a sport?
Find a good gym, you know, with a good coach. And just like I said, you gotta be dedicated. You know, it's really not something you can play with. Like it's a sport, but it's really not a sport. Like a lot of times people understand it can be life or death. Like a lot of people die when it comes to like combat sports, you know. So you really just can't play with it, you know. If you're gonna do it, don't do it. If you want to do it, like be all in, you know, because one punch can either kill you or it can just totally just change. You can be like a vegetable. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, definitely, find a good gym and just dedication, hard work. And just remember, you're going to have, like, especially, like, when you're going through the amateurs, you're going to have ups and downs. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have high points, you're going to have low points. But I call it just stay mellow. You know what I'm saying? Just be cool. Don't let anything good get you too high, anything bad get you too low. Stay focused and just keep pushing.
That's what's up, man.
Because normally the people who give up are the people that don't make it.
Yeah.
What's up?
That's real. And that translates to everything in life, man. Boxing, business, family.
Yeah. Especially in business, man. Like, a lot of businesses fail. I think they say, like, within, like, the first 3 months because they just give up.
Right.
And a lot of people understand if they would just get through, like, that 3 months, it'd be all right.
Right. Exactly. Perseverance, man. Perseverance.
Yeah. Exactly.
Right. So your style, your fight style, you say you invest in the body, you know what I'm saying? So are you an inside fighter, outside fighter? I watched some of your clips. You got fast hands. I see your jab is pretty. You know what I'm saying? Like, you technical, but I feel like you can get in there and trade too. Like, what's your fight style like?
I want to say I'll probably be like a boxer puncher. I don't ever be one-dimensional because you got to always adjust. You know, you might fight a tall fighter one fight. You might fight a short fighter, strong fighter. You know what I'm saying? Somebody with good timing, so you always got to just be not one-dimensional.
Right.
But I think typically, though, like, I'm a boxer puncher, so I can punch, but I can box. That's the best way of putting it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But normally I just go off who I'm fighting. Like, if I'm fighting a tall dude, then I just try to get on the inside because tall people normally can't fight on the inside. Try to get on the inside. If I'm fighting somebody around, like, my height, I try to box them. You know what I mean? Look pretty.
Yeah, I got you.
I can do a little bit of all.
So you say your next fight date is July 10th, right?
Yeah.
What can we expect to see from you July 10th? Like, what like a knockout? What we got coming July 10th?
Man, I don't feel like this. I just want to win. So anything I got to do to win, I just want to win. You know what I mean? So if it got to be an ugly fight, it got to be an ugly fight. But if I could say, I want to knock out.
Right.
So I want to knock out. Because ain't nothing better than knockout.
Yeah.
If you understand that, scoring a touchdown, cool. You know what I'm saying? Hitting the buzzer beater is cool. But, like, I don't know what it is. But, like, that rush you did from, like, putting somebody down, like, it's unexplainable. But definitely, I feel like I got a really a crowd pleasing style. I'll say that. So it's definitely gonna be entertaining. I don't know the dude I'm fighting yet, so I can't really say what he's gonna do. But I'm definitely gonna do my thing. If the knockout comes, which I'm gonna look for it. Some people say they ain't looking for it. I'm gonna look for it.
Right.
If the knockout comes, if I can get it, I'm gonna get it.
Right.
Take it. So yeah.
No doubt, man. I mean, shit, it's your first fight. You gonna come out there. You wanna show people Chris Glenn. I'm Chris Glenn. I'm here. I'm coming for the world title, and this what y'all gotta look forward to. You know what I'm saying? I feel it.
We fighting like in like deep in West Virginia, and like down there they don't really know me like that. You know? Because like Martinsburg, people don't know that like Martinsburg's like one like the edge of like Virginia and Maryland. You know what I'm saying? So we get like a lot of people from like the inner cities and stuff that come down there and live and stuff like that. So honestly, it's kind of like living in the city a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not really like when I say West Virginia, people think like like West Virginia, and it's really not like that. I be trying to explain that to people. It's really not like that. So, but like, yeah, man, I really just want to go down to that part of West Virginia and really just show them me and stuff like that. Because I haven't fought down there since, I've been like 14, 15 when I won my state title down there. So,
okay.
I highly doubt they probably remember that.
Yeah.
Plenty of people came to that. But yeah, so I really just want to get West Virginia behind me. That's what I'm looking for. I want to get West Virginia behind me.
I got you. Where can we tap in and watch the fight if we can't go to the fight? Where can we get all the information for that?
Good question. I think it's I forget the website. Whenever I get it, I'm gonna give it to you, so I guess you can put it up or whatever. But I think it's called like S55 Live or something like that. I forget, the promoter showed me the link or whatever like that. I don't know how much it's gonna be or anything like that. It shouldn't be too expensive. But yeah, it's definitely gonna be live stream. Whenever I get that information, more information comes in, I'm definitely gonna post it on my Instagram and give it to you so you can put it out and stuff like that.
I got you. So before we wrap up, man, what's one thing you want the people, boxing fans, the boxing community, to take away from Chris Glenn at the end of your career when it's all said and done? What do you want us to take away from Chris Glenn and his fighting style and what he gave to the sport of boxing?
Yo, I just want to want to be like the first world champion to come out of West Virginia. Well, male world champion. You know, I got to give props to Christy Martin. You know, they call her coal miner daughter. She was actually the first champion to come out of West Virginia. But I want to be like the first male world champion to come out of West Virginia. I want to be a superstar. You know what I'm saying? I really just want to bring light to boxing in West Virginia. You know, because like I said, like especially in Martinsburg, I really can't speak for so much like in like that part of West Virginia. I'm gonna be fighting in a lot, but just in Martinsburg, like we got like a lot of like talent that just goes just undiscovered, you know. And I feel like if I do what I do, you know, I feel like I'll get people that want to play football come to boxing, you know. Maybe they can just take it to the next level from what I did, you know.
Right.
I just definitely want to bring light to boxing in West Virginia.
Sure enough. That's what's up, man. Put West Virginia on the map, West V, baby.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Like I said, I was born in Martinsburg, too. I only spent a little bit of time there, you know, but it's on my birth certificate, Martinsburg, West Virginia, so I feel it. I feel it, man. But, yeah, man, it was a pleasure having you come through, man. Appreciate you coming through and showing love to Bink Bink Boxing, man.
Yeah, you know, I'll be back. I appreciate you, man. Thanks for all the love, man.
Sure enough. And what's your Instagram handle so I can tag you in here? So everybody can check you out.
It's nice and simple. Just the Blueprint. THA, then Blueprint.
THA Blueprint. All right, follow him on Instagram, man. Got a pro fight coming up July 10th. He's going to show out. Give us a knockout. Future world champion right here, Chris Glenn.
Okay, I give a shout out.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Shout out.
Yeah, shout out.
I got to shout out everybody. I got to shout out my coach, Coach Wayne. You know, definitely took me to the next level. You know, my family, my mom, my dad always believing in me, you know, standing behind me. You know, I don't want to forget anybody. You definitely got to shout out Brian, you know, for giving me the opportunity. He's the promoter that's going to throw the show. You know, thank him for the opportunity. Got to thank Rob. He's actually an amateur, like, I think he's a coach. Either amateur, like, he throw events for amateur boxing. I don't know, something like that. But he actually put me on with Brian. Okay. So I got to thank him for connecting me with him. And just, you know, just everybody that just, you know, just show support.
Right. Sure enough, man. It's all love, man. We can't wait to see it, man. We all behind you. You know what I'm saying? We can't wait to see you do special things for West Virginia for the sport of boxing, man.
Appreciate it.
Indeed, man. So I'm going to let you get up out of here, man. And thanks for showing love to Bink Bink.
Yes, sir.
This is Bink Bink Boxing, baby. That was the first official interview with Chris Glenn, fighter out of Martinsburg, West Virginia, with his pro debut coming up July 10th this year. Make sure you guys check him out at The Blueprint on Instagram. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bink Bink Boxing Podcast on YouTube. And do not forget to check out the Instagram and the Twitter handle, BinkBink_Boxing. Thank you guys for all the love and support, man. It's been great. It's been beautiful. And I'm going to keep bringing you guys more boxing content. This is what I love to do, man. This is Bink Bink, and I'm out. Thank you, guys.